And I have to tell you, the people who cut my hair, graduates of our institutions.
One Miami-based for-profit, Azure College, landed in hot water with the federal government last year. At 2 campuses, Azure was accepting hundreds of thousands of dollars in Pell Grants and student loans without the government's permission. One of those problem campuses was in the small central Florida town of Sebring. Nursing students there chose Azure because they were promised that they could get financial aid. Then halfway through their program, the federal government audited the school and halted the unauthorized Pell Grants and loans. Students were left with no way to finish paying for their degree, and their credits wouldn't transfer to other schools.
From the beginning, we were all confused. I remember applying for financial aid, and when you go to click on what campus we're on, it said there was no Sebring campus. It was only Miami. And that was immediately a red flag, I think, for all of us. But we had never been to school. We all have families, and so we just kind of went with it. We went with what they were telling us.
Azure students say the school fraudulently listed them as attending the Miami campus to obtain the federal funds. Just months into the program, a mandatory meeting was made with the students and school owner, Johnson Napoleon.
He tells us that financial aid had been suspended, is the way he put it, and that we would no longer be able to receive that for the time being, but that he wanted us all to email the Department of Education and make complaints to hopefully overturn that decision, and that his advisor, whoever that may be, I don't think we ever received a name, had given him bad advice, which is why we were losing financial aid.
Napoleon said he received bad financial advice and made an honest mistake.
I went to Sebring, I apologized to the student, and tell them, listen, I am sorry it happened that way. I did not call on it, but I'm ready to move on. And what we do, first of all, I offered every student a free transcript of whatever education they completed at Azure College. And I offered them, and it's not offered them, I told them that financial aid, federal government, requires us to pay that money back. So basically every penny taxpayer, as far as taxes, is going back to the federal government. Every penny for Pell Grant is going back to the government. So if they choose to stay with me, then we will forgive whatever money they had. We will pay that money back to the federal government, and then we will move forward with them.
Just starting in the nursing and in one